They've been in business for almost a century, but after a filing for bankruptcy, more than 1,700 RadioShack stores are turning off the power.
Well, we're losing several in our area. At least one local store will remain open. Scott Taylor is live at 4:30 with how they managed to survive. Scott.
Well, they've survived because they're dedicated to what they do here in Medina, Ohio. They've been serving the community for more than 40 years, and this store, the Medina RadioShack, is staying open. The RadioShack in Medina, Ohio isn't going anywhere despite its parent company, RadioShack, filing bankruptcy last week. This RadioShack has been here in Medina since the 80s and owned by just one family. They first opened a RadioShack back in 1971, which means they're privately owned.
Calculators were just becoming available to people. CBs were the big rage back in those days. When we opened our first store, we had about a 20-foot wall of stereo systems. People hardly ask for stereo systems anymore, but it was a lot of fun to play with those things.
RadioShack currently has approximately 4,000 company-owned stores in the U.S. Standard General is buying 2,400 of RadioShack stores and will morph roughly 1,700 of those into new Sprint stores. Paul's dad, Steve, back in 1971, took early retirement from the Dow Chemical Company, where he worked as a chemical engineer. He opened their first storefront in nearby Fairlawn and moved it here to Medina in 1981.
We are going to stay open. We are determined to stay open and find other suppliers that we might need. There'll be quite a bit of work to do that, but I think we still have a lot of knowledge and faithfulness with our customers that we can continue to serve them well.
I want to make it clear one more time. Paul and his family keeping the Medina RadioShack open. They're not closing their door, so come down and say hello to them and buy something. I do want to mention, if you want to know the RadioShacks that are closing across the nation and in Northeast Ohio, log on to 19actionnews.com. I put them up there along with my story. Live in Medina, Scott Taylor, 19 Action News.